Hello Zenbeez, it's time for a string safari. A string safari is a project where we create a Zentangle using a given string, and this is our string safari number 40. You can check out all our previous projects from the playlist String Safari. I'm Sandhya. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. For today's project, I will be working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are. This is my tile, my 01 black micron or 08 black micron, just in case if I need to add black, and I got my pencil and stub. So that is all we need for today's project, and this is our string safari number 40. So this is string number 40. It's a organic looking string, and we are going to start off without any border. So let's get started. So I start somewhere here and I kind of curve up a bit and then go down like that. So it's going to look like a, I don't know, a horn of an animal or something like that. So I'm going to pull out another one that's slightly longer than this, and again the first line is curved like that and the second line comes out like this. So we have two of that, right? So that is our string. So now let's get started with our tangles. So the first tangle that we are going to use is actually a fragment, and it goes like this. So this is the round fragment. So I am going to make a circle. So I'm going to fill the space first with circles, and I'm going to make another circle right next to it. So notice that my edges of the circles are kind of fitting into that shape that we created, and this is a bigger one, right? So like that. Now I'm going to give an aura line inside this. So this fragment is called B23. Yeah, I would love to be 23. So that is an aura circle inside of what we already have. Okay, so this is a very simple tangle actually. So we make a circle inside, and we are going to add circles around that as well to create that nice floral look, and then we go back to add black inside these gaps like that. I'm going to repeat this again. So I'm going to make my circles bigger here because my outer shape is bigger. So going along with that, I'm adding circles between this outer circle and the inner circle, and notice how everything is tightly packed. So the edges of my circles are touching the inner circle, the circle that was before that, and this outer circle. So here either I can add one big one, or I think I'm going to add two smaller ones. So I'm going to fit it like that, and then of course we're going to go back in and fill in the gaps with solid black. So we're going to repeat this again in our last section. So I'm going to make my circle nice and big. It could be bigger than this, but okay. So I am going to add more circles around that. Okay, so I'm going to fill this entire section now with black. So I think I'm going to use my thicker tip pen for this. Okay, so that is done. Now here, these sections, we can either fill it up completely black, or I am giving auras to this section here. So I'm going to do this, like this, and maybe do another aura. So depending upon how much space you have, you will add as many auras as required. Okay, so I did that. I think I can add one more here, and only the last one gets filled in. And okay, so that is our first section all filled in. Now we're going to work on this section. Now here we are going to do fragments again, and this time we will be working with B25. So again, start off with circle like that. So this is also a circle fragment. So I'm first filling this section with circles, and my circles are touching each other and it is kind of tightly packed, and it is growing bigger as I go down. That, and we are going to go back in to give an aura line like that. So go ahead, add your aura line. Okay, so here I'm going to start on this one because this has enough space, and then we can go back to that. So B25 goes like this. It's kind of like a muka. So you start up from here, go up a bit, and then come back down, and you create a muka like that. And then you start again here, go out and create a muka. So keep doing this, So we're going along the outer circle and creating these mukas, right? So we are then going to fill this side here, between the space between the muka and the circle. So this whole thing needs to be filled up. Okay, so now inside this we can do different things, but I am going to make a spiderling. So I'm going to start off with a spiral and go as far as I can. So until there's no more space, I am going to go about, and then I don't have any more space, so I'm going to stop right there. So we're going to repeat this. So let's do this here, the smaller one. So I start off like that. So I start on this line, go up, come down, come back to that circle, and then create a muka. And then I go back in and add that. So let's go about and finish the rest of it. Okay, so now I am going to add some PokeLeaf in this space here. So let's get started. Like that. So we're just going to keep adding. So I'm going to also add some from this side and this side. So let's get started with this side first. So I filled this section with PokeLeaves. Not the whole thing, maybe I'm going to stop somewhere here. about 2/3. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now I have all these teeny tiny gaps. I can either fill it up with black, or I am going to add in small tiny circles. Because I really want all the black to be on these two shapes here and keep the outside more light. So I'm just going to add circles. So take your time to do this. It's really fun to kind of hunt for the space and add circles in there. So go ahead, do that. And then of course once I add the circles, I would go back to fill in a bit of those gaps with solid black, like that. Okay, so let me finish this section. So like that. So I'm going to do that in these two sections as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add circles between my PokeLeaf. So now here it is all done. I've added the PokeLeaf and I've added those little tiny circles inside or in between the PokeLeaf, and I have also added black in those teeny tiny gaps. So this looks all done. Now let's get to shading. There it is. Okay, so we're going to start on one side. Just add pencil on one side like this. And then I'm going to add pencil on this as well, just on one side. And then I am going to blend this. And like this. We'll go ahead and add some more on this side because this is a big section. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to add my pencil on this side, which would be outside of our the shape, right? So it's going to be on the poke leaves. So I'm just going to do that and blend this out. Like that. And I am also going to do the same thing on the other side here. I'm just gonna add a little here just to kind of give it an even look. So there it is, all done. Okay. Now I'm going to add some nice shading or dimension to these circles. These are nice big circles, so I'm just going to add some pencil in there in the shape of the alphabet C, so just about like that. And I'm going to blend this like that. To see how lovely that looks, it creates such a beautiful dimension. Now similarly here, I am going to add pencil right in the center and just blend that out. So go ahead and make it slightly darker. Okay, so there it is, all done. So I am just going to finish it off with some dots over the PokeLeaf. So I'm just going on to add some dots like that. Okay, so here it is all done. I am happy with the style. I am completed the whole thing. Now let's put our initials. I'm just going to put it here like this. So let's see. Like that. So go ahead, add your initials, and then let's journal this. So today's date is 23rd of Feb 2021, and this is YouTube, and this is String Safari number 40, and we worked with Fragment number B25. No, B23 was our first fragment, and then we used Fragment B25 as well, and then of course we finished it up with PokeLeaf and some tiny Tipples.
Hope you had fun creating this project with me. I would love to see all your creations, so head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're on social media, then please do share your works by tagging me at Sandhya or #Tangle with Sandhya. So get to see your lovely works there, and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get updates on my upcoming workshops or to schedule your private sessions. Slots for the month of March are now open. On Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. India time, I host a Zentangle Live on my Instagram. So join me on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. India time on my handle Sandhya on Instagram for a live and let's tangle together real time. To receive my weekly newsletters, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description, and when you sign up, claim your free gift and get updates on my upcoming workshops and other fun events. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and share the video. And I will see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.